Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming to British People. That's what we're going to talk about today. Just wanted to talk a little bit about our favourite parts of British, our favourite teams, and things like that. But let's kick it off and start with, what was your favourite team throughout the weekend?
Good question. Tricky one. Right. I think...
Do you know what I want? I want a favourite team, a parent team, and a mega crew.
Wow.
Just throwing this on them. I'll go first. Favourite parent team, Fortunity OGs. They're my favourite. I think they were amazing. I also loved House of Love.
They were great.
My favourite team.
Can't pick two of the three teams, bro.
No, I'm saying I said they were great, but my favourite was Fortunity OGs. My favourite team was Jenga. I really like Jenga's set. And then my favourite mega crew was... Zodiacs, which was Unit 16. I think they were my favourite. If I had to choose, they were mine. Go.
Okay, right. You really put me on the spot here.
Yeah.
Favourite team, I'm going to go District, because I think their transitions are sick.
You hear that earlier in Darcy? Transitions are sick.
Transitions
No, they are.
really stood out
really
to
good.
me. Favourite parent, I'm going to go House of Black.
Ooh.
I think you're great.
Oh.
Favourite mega crew, I'm going to go UD Alliance, because I love the concept with the phones. That was the phones, right?
4 hours. You spend 4 years of your life on your phone. 4 years.
That is crazy.
It's a
I
mad
really
stat.
liked that concept. I thought that was really interesting.
Mad stat.
Yeah. I think that was my favourite team of the weekend. UD Alliance, generally. Across the board, I think.
I can't really answer this question because I didn't really see many of the teams. I was sat outside in the cold.
Very, very
because Lauren didn't want to be outside in the cold. So I'm sat on reception. A lot of you would have seen me there with the radiator underneath me. So I'd love to answer that question, but I can't.
What was your favourite section then? Like solos, duos, like what would you say was your favourite section of the weekend?
Parent solos.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh mate,
Yeah,
there was a black guy who had a flat like a Peaky Blinders hat on backwards. My man's 64 years old.
Loving it.
Did he win?
No, he didn't win.
Came third.
Yeah, but he was... mate, he just had a joyous smile on his face. So infectious.
So a little story,
incredible.
His daughters called me over, like this is when, just after set routine, it was maybe like an hour or 2 hours before parents started. And they're like, can you dance? And he was like, no, I don't want to do it. And I was like, whatever. And then, like, as the conversation kept going, he grew into it more. And he was like, I'm confident. And I was like, you want this? Like, you're going for the W.
Where was he from actually? What school?
I genuinely can't remember. No, I can't remember. If you do know, just comment for us, please.
Yeah.
Can I just say, parents, I just love how serious you take it. You
Amazing.
are so competitive. Like,
Yeah,
it literally is the highlight of my weekend.
I think what I love about parents, and it's because the kids train so hard, and it's so hard to get on stage and dance and do solos and do duos and all of those things. And like, I think it's nice to see the parents do it because they can understand what it's like for the kids as well.
Yeah.
And then also for the kids to like look at their parents and be like, oh well, they can do it, and I need to I can't moan about doing it.
Or be really embarrassed. That as well.
Like,
You know what's funny as well? Like just before it, like obviously some of them need some Dutch courage, and you'll like see them at the bar. and
Shot
you're
him.
like,
I'm not going to tell you what school it was, but I had to take a bottle of wine off the parents from the school because they needed that Dutch courage. I got told off by security, so I had to go and have a conversation with them. I won't say what school.
I know there was a guy that walked on stage with a pint in his hand and then put his pint on the back on the stage and then danced.
says it all.
So yeah, parents, thank you so much for that. You are amazing. Battles, which I think is a massive highlight of our events. I would say we have a really, really strong and really good high level of battlers that come to
That
our
might have
to
been
our
the
event.
strongest yet.
It's a bold statement.
Yeah, it's a very bold statement. But the youth.
But it was very, very strong.
Yeah, amongst the young people across the UK.
Yeah, we have some of the
strong in it.
best UK battlers. I suppose that the kids that are getting into it in the next generation, and they always come and support. Like, so thank you so much. Like the level was insane, and everyone that took part, you were incredible. Even if you just did a prelim, or if you got through to the finals, like you were all amazing. So yeah, well done to everyone that got involved in that. Like I think that's something that we are obviously trying to always push and develop.
Yeah.
And I had a nice conversation actually yesterday on the Zoom with some of the teachers, and we talked about battles, and they were very, very they praised us very well. So yeah, it's nice. So
I think for the non-battlers as well, it's really nice for them to watch and just get an insight into the battling world as well, which I think is great.
Yeah, like a little taster of like what this is without having to go to an actual a battle event, which can be scary.
Yeah, because I think it can sound quite intimidating, but it's not. Like the environment is very fun, it's very energetic, everyone's supportive. Like
very supportive, very, very supportive. That brings us on to the venue. How did you like the venue? How did you feel about the venue?
I loved the venue. I loved the venue. I loved the stage. I loved the elevated stage. I think that was really good for the dancers, and I liked the tunnel going through. That was great. That was probably my favourite part of the venue.
I think it felt really enclosed. Like the atmosphere was really good.
Amazing.
I think both with Paradise and the Globe like worked really well for the event, and coming through. I just wish we'd had a smoke machine. Which we probably could have sourced.
Like TV, that's like a TV show.
That would have been so. That would have been so good. But yeah, I really enjoyed the venue.
Yeah, I think it worked well. Battles on the Friday in the Paradise Room because it was like low ceilings, like there's a bar there, like the way the floor was. It was great. Saturday for the party, amazing. And then I think just like the production value from a circle stage has been so different to any normal like UK competition to have a circle stage like that. I think for a one-off, I think it was pretty amazing.
Yeah, we obviously that wasn't our planned venue. So for us we had to like really search high and low, and we went to so many different places to find.
Oh my word.
The fact that we got that venue and we found that and it worked so well, I think it was
also
amazing.
off the back of that, I think I want to say thank you for those who joined us over the weekend, because obviously the changeover from originally being at Pontins and then having to move to a different city to then being Blackpool. Thank you for coming across with us. Really appreciate it.
You had to change hotels
Yeah.
and travel plans and coaches and all those.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for being with us. We do appreciate it. Moving on to the judges. Loved them. Thought they were amazing as always. Like really, really appreciative of our judges and the energy that they give out every single day, and the knowledge that they have. Like so thankful for them, and as well as Ross as well on the mics. Like Ross on the mics. I mean on the decks. The music that he played is like incredible. So I think the team. Yeah. That
incredible team
was incredible, but also you, Josh, Ella. Evie and Grace, like how hard you guys worked backstage. That holding area was always on it.
Well done, Lauren.
You did really, really well. So, like as a team point, I think we smashed it.
And can we give props to number one host, Jolie T on the mic as well. Absolutely amazing.
Thank you. I had an absolute blast. I love being on the mic.
Actually, in your little pod.
I might say I'm really good.
Top of the world.
Times. But no, I really appreciate it, and the messages that I've had since the competition's finished, it's been really nice. So thank you so much.
Yeah, and obviously it's not easy, obviously, to run a competition and like host and obviously delegate the team to be able to make sure it's all organised. And some of the feedback we had from this weekend was how organised the competition was, and that's I think we can make as a bold statement, but I think it's true, and love to hear it, that how organised that regionals, British is. So props.
No, I do think we were on it with events and callbacks and things like that. Teachers, did you enjoy the WhatsApp group, by the way? Is that helpful? We've been doing it at the last couple of competitions, and we find it helps with numbers. But I think organisation was amazing. I think the staff were great.
I was going to say as well, because we're a really small team, like our core team is just us three, so when we get comments about organisation and how good the event was, like it does really mean a lot, because we obviously get staff in for the event, but the actual team is just us three. So proud of us, guys.
Well done. Shout out to us. Everyone's gonna be like, they've got massive heads. And then last but not least, there's one takeaway from the weekend, something that you really...
Takeaway? I think the biggest thing for me is I feel like we always get lots of comments on how supportive our events are. And I think that is a really big takeaway for me, because I kind of like to see from the beginning of the weekend to the end how well everyone has just supported each other and mixed and just made friends with people they wouldn't necessarily be with in another situation because they live so far away and whatnot. So yeah, I think we do always get comments on the supportive environment, which is something we aim to strive for in every event, but especially our weekend events, because they're with each other for a few days. It's just good to see the bond that people make, and yeah, people make friends for life at weekend events, and it's just amazing to see.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Like a lot of my friends, I've made friends through competitions, like a lot of them. My takeaway would be, I think my takeaway would be the party, but not just because it was a party, but just the way that everyone mingled with each other. And like there was 4. I remember Christina coming up to me and saying, "Joel, you've got 4 ciphers going on right now," and that's hard to do at any event. So like I think just seeing everyone interact with each other, but not just staying in their schools, but everyone like being with each other.
Yeah, for sure.
Like for me, that's like a super important part of being a dancer, and so I think that was mine.
Yeah, I think my biggest takeaway was on the Friday there was like the Irish flags and the Scottish flags, because we love how patriotic you guys are. It makes us smile. But then by the Sunday, some of the English had gone out and bought flags off Blackpool and brought them in, so we got repping the English flags as well. So yeah, I think for me, I think people, but then the intertwining of everyone together and like you said, being super supportive. I think it just made for an incredible British Championship. So, what's next, Joel? What's your plans on British 2025?
We are just currently just talking to a few venues. We're gonna try and aim to get a venue confirmed by latest like 3-4 weeks, and then we can put that out. So if you do want to get involved in British, if you want to reserve your space, no matter where we are, it's always going to be the same incredible competition, whether that's in Scotland or in London. We're always, no matter where we are, we're going to bring that. So if you want to get booked on, email bookings@soardance.com.
We're going for
we'll probably, it will stay March, and it will most likely stay around the same kind of area, that like Northish or maybe North Wales area, but there is some other options that we're going to look at. But if you do want to come to British, you also need to qualify, and to qualify you need to come to a regional. So go to www.soardance.com, look at where your regionals are. We've got one in Ireland on the 12th of May, 19th of May is Midlands, 23rd of May is Northwest, 23rd of June is Northwest, 7th of July is Northeast, 6th of October is Southeast, 20th of October is Northwest,
good.
27th of October is Wales, and then we have the 3rd of
second,
3rd of November, which is the Super Weekender. So if you want to come to any of those events, please get on the website and get registered. You can do that via our website, or you can do that via email as well. But that's the next thing. Oh, also 29th to 30th of June, Welsh Weekender. So that's our
Can't wait for that.
That's our next Weekender. That also has lyrical elements to that as well. So it is in Wales, and it's called our Welsh Weekender, but it's open to anybody that wants to come throughout the country. Okay, so come to Wales. We're gonna have a great weekend there.
Amazing.
And I think that's about it.
Sick. Thanks, guys.
Deuces.
See you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.